Join me as I take on the challenge of scoring a 50K business credit without any revenue proof. When I first started my business, I knew that securing credit would be a huge hurdle, like trying to convince a cat to take a bath. I didn't have any revenue to speak of, and I wasn't sure how I was going to prove to lenders that I was a trustworthy borrower. I mean, I couldn't exactly show them my high score in Tetris. One of the biggest challenges that entrepreneurs face when trying to secure business credit is the requirement for revenue proof. It's like trying to get into an exclusive club without a VIP pass. Lenders want to see that you have a steady income stream and that you're generating enough revenue to make your loan payments on time. Basically, they want to know you're not just living off ramen noodles. Another challenge is that traditional lenders often have strict requirements for business credit. They want to see a strong credit history, a solid business plan, and a proven track record of financial stability. It's like they're asking for a unicorn that can do your taxes. But what if you're a new entrepreneur, and you don't have any of those things? It can be frustrating to feel like you're being held back by your lack of credit history or your limited financial resources. It's like trying to run a marathon with your shoelaces tied together. And finally, there's the challenge of finding alternative sources of funding. When you're just starting out, it can be tough to qualify for a traditional loan. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack while blindfolded. You may need to consider alternative sources of funding, such as crowdfunding or peer-to-peer lending. But these options can be risky, and they may not provide the same level of funding that you need to grow your business. It's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a teaspoon. When I was trying to secure business credit, I knew that I needed to think outside the box. I started by leveraging my personal credit to build a strong credit profile. I made sure to pay my bills on time, and I kept my credit utilization ratio low. I also established trade lines with vendors and suppliers to build a history of creditworthy behavior, and I utilized alternative data sources such as social media and online reviews to demonstrate my business's credibility. One of the most effective strategies I used was to build relationships with my vendors and suppliers. I made sure to pay my bills on time, and I communicated regularly with my vendors to ensure that they were happy with our partnership. By doing so, I was able to establish a strong credit history, and I was able to secure better terms with my lenders. Another key strategy was to focus on building a strong online presence. I made sure to claim my business listings, and I optimized my website for search engines. I also encouraged my customers to leave online reviews to build my business's credibility. By doing so, I was able to demonstrate my business's credibility to lenders, and I was able to secure better loan terms. The breakthrough moment came when I was able to secure a $10,000 loan from a reputable lender. It was a huge milestone for my business, and it gave me the confidence to keep pushing forward. I was able to use that loan to invest in marketing and advertising, and it helped me to grow my business exponentially. The most important thing I learned was that building creditworthiness takes time and effort. It's not something that happens overnight, and it requires a consistent commitment to building a strong credit profile. But the payoff can be huge, and it can open up new opportunities for your business. In conclusion, securing business credit without revenue proof is definitely possible. It takes creativity, perseverance, and a willingness to think outside the box. By leveraging personal credit, establishing trade lines, and utilizing alternative data sources, you can build a strong credit profile and secure the funding you need to grow your business. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear about your experiences with business credit in the comments below. If you're looking for more tips and tricks for entrepreneurs, be sure to check out my next video.